What is up, dudes? How you doing? Second stream of the night, and this time we got it. We got the Switch 2 with Mario Kart World bundled in. So I think without further ado, let's go ahead and open up this son of a bitch. Alright. Luckily I have my trusty X-Acto knife. My trusty box cutter. That's all I needed it for. Oh. Ooh. Just opening up the side over here. It has some instructions. Number 1, plug it in. Number 1, plug it in. Number 2, set it up. It's just that easy. AC adapter and power outlet configurations may vary outside of USA. When attached to the Nintendo Switch 2 console, the Joy-Con controller batteries will also charge. Great! Alright. Alright. So first thing. Left Joy-Con. Right Joy-Con. Hold them together. Oh, I can feel some kind of polarity between them all just from sticking these two together. You're like going over, all of a sudden, gonna do the next thing. You're like, mouse on my knee, mouse on my knee. Those aside for now. However, I'm sure this is the thing you all want to see. Which game do I want to play first? Well, it'll be the game that came bundled with this, and that'd be Mario Kart World. This way. There it is. All of its reflective glory. Look, chat, it's you! You can see yourself twice! I'm definitely gonna need to get a screen protector for this. Yeah, but there's the color coding. Right. And there's the left. Here's all the... See? And even like the back, it says Switch 2. And the kickstand. Look, Mom, no hands. Ooh, music stopped. There we go. Oh. Well, yeah, Ma, no hands. It's gonna stand up. It's standing up on its own. here's the download code. There's the HDMI adapter. There's the Joy-Con wrist straps. Ooh. Here you go. Doggy paddle. I'm gonna be using this in a bit. Alright, so actually here's the plug and the AC adapter, and it looks like it's just USB-C only. And now, Toaster 2.0. It's like, let's see. Ooh, can this come apart? It looks like it can. Yes. Yes. See, there's the back. Alright. There's all the ports. Alright. Nothing else left. Okay, let's put all the plastic inside. Let's throw some of these. I'll put these off to the side for now. Yeah, expose this. Expose this a bit. This wire I'm going to need. Ooh, this one's a zip. This one's in a Ziploc bag. Alright. And now for the magic of me turning my camera around. As I go ahead and actually install this son of a bitch. I'll have to pull up chat on my phone. There's a day one patch online. It should be. We're about to find out. Hello. Okay. Yes, thank you. Switch one indeed. Alright, so the hard part I'm gonna have to figure out is where to actually put this. Here, I'll put this up here, down there. Alright, so let's assume put our switch 2 here. Alright. Let's grab HDMI cable. sensor bar, you can go over there for now. Easy fit. HDMI out. Okay. Right into input 3. Adapter. That's the next one. Okay. Things in. Where's that back cover now? Where did I put that back cover? Aha! No. There we go. Now the back is covered. Now for the switch. Now for the switch 2. Aha. All right. HDMI 1 signal received. Interesting. Okay. So far, so good. There will be more to come right afterwards. For now, let's turn my camera back around. Whew. All right. So next, doggy paddle. Woo! It just snapped right into place. Oh my god, that's actually quite easy. Ooh. It doesn't feel too bad, actually. Hey, Knight, welcome back. Alright. So we're going to turn the Elgato portion on. Okay, it's blank right now, which is fine. I'm going to go turn on the switch. And we shall see. It's saying to release the switch. Excuse me? Oh, I see. Okay. It wants to do this. So let's see. this real close to the microphone and you hear this. Hope y'all heard that. It is starting up. Alright, English, US. Oh, I'm feeling like this actually. It's actually a little awkward. Hold on, let me turn off this music so you hear this. Can y'all hear that? Alright, EULA, accept. Must connect to the internet. Okay. Search for network settings. Believe this is mine. I'll be right back. I need to get the password off the back of mine. Alright. Back. My Switch 2 is connected to the internet. Alright. About to download update data. Time zone. I am New York, Montreal, Toronto. Yes. Yes. Using the stand. Release button, pull side. Yes. Oh, it actually wants me to do it. Okay. Hold, yes. Skip. Choose a style you can change at any time. Alright. 1 minute left on the download. It's actually going pretty fast. It says a minute, but it's actually going pretty fast. System will restart once update is complete. Okay. I await. Alright. So far, so good. So what I can already tell is what I'm going to have to invest in is a Switch 2 screen protector. Start system transfer. If I have a micro SD express memory card inserted, well, funny enough, I do have that. Right there. Only cost $60. Grrr. Grrr. There we go. There it is. God, this thing looks so fragile. Aha, so. Lift it up. Can't really see it very well here. Oh. Micro SD slot is right there. Cool. Updates. Another system update. Cannot be used. Please. Injecting. Yes. Sign into a Nintendo account. Want me to scan a QR code, but not doing that. So instead, I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Nice. Oh, I think I have to turn on my Switch. My Switch 1. Oh, this is interesting. Now I gotta turn on my Switch 1. Make sure this is signed in properly and connected to the internet. Alright. Switch 1 is on and connected to the internet. Alright. Connect an AC adapter to start downloading. Oh my god, okay. Here we go. So actually... Let's see, is it showing up over there? Okay. Oh, interesting. Hold on, let's bring this up. It's showing me this. Do the following on source Nintendo Switch system. Let's do this real quick. Alright. It is in. Alright. Open the home menu, then select system settings. System settings to system. I gotta connect a Switch now. Okay. That's nothing. Okay, that's my Switch 2? Alright. Alright, let's see. Actually, just for experiment, let's see what the Switch 1 says. Sending save data. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, calculating time. Alright. And now we wait. 5 minutes. Okay. System will restart during process. Okay. Game chat lets you connect with friends and chat while you play. Check the Nintendo support website for any questions you might have about Nintendo Switch 2. Sure thing. Looks like the music's off for this section. So let's put this music back on. Alright. So in the meantime, let's look at the Nintendo app. So while this is downloading, let's full screen. So this is what the Nintendo app, my Nintendo app looks like. I chose the Zelda theme. That's F-Zero GX available. Mario Kart World available. Nintendo GameCube Classic. Classics available. Nintendo GameCube Nintendo Classics available. Nintendo GameCube controller available. Nintendo Switch 2 available. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour available. Riju available. Sidon available. Those are the amiibos. Soul Calibur 2 available. Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 available. Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 available. Wind Waker available. Tulin available. Tulin amiibo available. Unova amiibo available. Icon Element Event Mario Kart World available. So this was all today. So what's coming so far? Nothing. So far, nothing else going on this month. Ooh. That looks like a restart to me. Our first major event happens on the 17th, and that is Donkey Kong Country Bonanza. July 22nd, Pokemon Presents. July 24th, Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. August 28th, Kirby and the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. September, nothing. October 16th, Pokemon Legends ZA available for both Switch and Switch 2. November, nothing. Ooh, system transfer is complete. Switch back here. Theme color from the source system will be carried over. Nice. Setup complete. Go to the home menu, press the home button. Oh shit. Oh boy. Has everything from the previous available. So it's got all of this, all of that. It still has this. Oh my god. What else got transferred over? Genesis. Oh shit. When they said everything, a lot of stuff was compatible. They were not kidding. Blaster Master Zero even. Why is Sonic Forces updating? Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh my god. Why? I'm a little confused. Hold on, this... Let me just do something real quick. Okay. That was a little weird. Guess I just need to refresh the capture card real quick. Game chat, news, Nintendo eShop, controllers. Search for pair. Oh, that also reminds me. These charge, don't they? Are they charging or are they not? Interesting. I don't think they charge. I think the doggy paddle is actually powered by the Joy-Cons themselves. How to use mouse controls. Joy-Con 2 controllers support mouse controls. Try it out. To try it out, click next on the following on-screen guides. Sure. How to using Joy-Con 2 strap can help make using the controller easier. Touch it. Okay. To display a flat surface. How about if I use my leg? Oh boy. Nice. And you can tilt the control stick to scroll through menus. Move the cursor around on the options below to try it out. Interesting. Yes, I am in fact using my leg. You can use the mouse controls on the home screen to and in compatible software. Interesting. Nice. Alright. Now, let's see my profile page. Whew, already people playing Mario Kart World and the Nintendo GameCube. Incoming friend request, search with friend codes. Even has my me icon. Alright. Now for the all-important reason. Alright, I'm gonna actually do this real quick. See if I can do this. Nice. Alright. Whew. That's actually much easier. Alright. Enter code. Alright. Now for the all important. You are good. Alright. Okay. Into the LLHM. 7V95. 8S4M. Next time block between. It's a one-time use code anyway. Successfully loaded. Ugh. Now we do more downloading. Yay. Downloading something into each shop. Mm-hmm. 1 hour left. Pause. It was at 70%. Damn. Alright, let's see what else is available right now. Oh my god. Remember me, damn it. I want to do this every time. Okay, so let's see. Featured. We got Mario Kart World. We got Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. We got Split Fiction. We have Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. New to the Nintendo Switch, we have Nintendo Classics. Actually, I want to take a look at this GameCube. Yes. Eventually. Fortnite, Street Fighter 6. Pre-order that. Oh shit! That's the Madden cover? Yes! Saquon Barkley doing the backwards hurdle. Oh my god. Okay, I haven't played Madden in like 20 some odd years, but that brings me joy. That brings me joy. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, Bravely Default. Yakuza 0. Civilization 7. Hitman World of Assassination Signature Edition. Oh boy, it's Deltarune. Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. Super Mario Party Jamboree. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Rune Factory. Hintsugami Path of the Goddess. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Double Pack. Interesting. Survival Kids. You feel sleepy? Oh no. Okay, so, and these look like Switch titles. Captain Toad. Clubhouse Games 51. Got No Man's Sky, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Fast Fusion. Wasn't that a Switch launch title? Pokemon ZA pre-order. Pokemon Champions. Oh, that's it. Close the eShop. Only 5%. Jesus Christ. What else can we look at? Let's look at some news. You know what? Sure. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Three, two, one, go! Race through a massive new world of courses, characters, and chaotic fun. The engines are purring and the red shells are polished. It's time for a brand new Mario Kart experience only for Nintendo Switch 2 system. Ready to plot your route? Let's go! Ooh, Kai. Is there a... The Mario Kart World game is jam-packed with content from interconnected courses set in a large, explorable world to thrilling modes that will test your Mario Kart skills and encourage you to learn new ones. Play with your friends and family. Don't worry if they're new to the games. There's an assistive feature so everyone can get in on the fun. More on that later. Let's do a quick drive-through of the game. It's a big world out there. Ooh. It's a big world out there. One of the major stars of this show isn't a character at all. It's the world. Hop into a new mode called Free Roam and explore the sprawling world full of details and surprises as you speed through cities and forests and who knows where else. Try out the moves such as rail riding, wall riding, and water skimming to find secrets and shortcuts. There are also tons of new playable drivers, vehicles, and outfits to unlock. Try exploring every nook and cranny of the game to see what you can find. Modes. Take on classic Grand Prix series of races which are now interconnected. Customize your rules with versus races, including tons of route combinations. Strive for your personal best in time trials, or go the distance in the brand new Knockout Tour Elimination mode. In this intense mode, racers are steadily eliminated, checkpoint by checkpoint, until only one remains. It really does feel like each checkpoint could be your last because, well, technically it can. Oh, and Grand Prix versus races and Knockout Tour all sport up to 24 drivers. If you remember the crazy shenanigans that 12 driver races had in the past, expect competition to be fierce. If you're less about racing and more about battling, you can also hop into coin runners or balloon battle for a bit of fun mayhem. Once all your balloons are popped in balloon battle, you're out of there. Whew. I'm already feeling intense. Okay, multiplayer. There are a bunch of different ways to play with others. Race online across modes with up to 23 other players. Play with friends on one system or use local wireless with multiple systems and games. And don't forget that you can hang out with friends with game chat as you race or roam. You can even try game chat until March 31st, 2026 without a Nintendo Switch Online membership. If you have a compatible USB camera sold separately, you can also fire up camera play to see your friends' faces next to their vehicles as you zoom past them, whether online or on the same couch. And finally, don't worry if anyone has less experience with games. Just turn on assistive features like Smart Steering, Auto Accelerate, and Auto Use Items to help level the playing field. This is just scratching surface, so stay tuned for more articles on Mario Kart World. You can learn more about it or buy the game using the link below. Ooh. We can rewatch the direct. Interesting. Oh. See what games you can start playing today on Nintendo Switch 2 launch day games. The Nintendo Switch 2 system is here. If you're like us, you're already wondering what you're gonna play first. But if you're also like us, you may be asking, hey, what's available to play today? We got you. Here's a handy list of some of the games you can start playing today on your shiny new system. Please remember that if you already purchased one of these games for the previous system, you may not need to buy it again. Instead, there may be a paid upgrade packs, free updates, or even discounts for folks with a digital version of the game in their library. If you click on any of the games below, be sure to carefully read what exactly you need. Happy gaming, folks! And this is pretty much everything we looked at. Although I don't see Street Fighter 6 on the eShop. Puyo Tetris? That wasn't in the eShop either. Yeah. Sonic X Shadow Generations, that also wasn't in the eShop. Suidoken 1 and 2 HD Remaster. Fantasy Life 1, The Girl Who Steals Time. This one, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Ooh. Find out which games are getting free updates for Nintendo Switch 2. Did you know that select Nintendo Switch games will be getting free enhancements for Nintendo Switch 2 system? The contents of these updates differ depending on the game, but they may improve graphics or add support for features such as Game Share. Game List. Please note that you'll first need to connect your Switch 2 to the internet and perform a system update before you can download the game updates. Once the game is available, simply start the game from the home menu when your Nintendo Switch 2 is connected online. You'll then be prompted to download the update. Easy peasy. The following games will be getting Nintendo Switch 2 enhancements on June 5th, meaning today. Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Interesting. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics. ARMS. People still play that game. Super Mario Odyssey. Big Brain Academy. Brain vs. Brain. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. Game Builder Garage. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. If you want to purchase any of these games, just scroll to the bottom of this article and click the link. Of course, we also have more to share if you want to keep reading. Nintendo Switch 2 has a bunch of new things to learn about, so we're not going to assume you know what everything means yet. Let's talk through one of these new features now. Game Share is a feature in compatible games that allow folks to play together with just one game. For example, let's say you have the updated Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game and a Nintendo Switch 2 system. Once you connect to your friend's system with Game Share, the two of you can play every course in the game together. Your friend doesn't need to buy the game to play. In this particular case, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker can be shared locally to another Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch. Shared online to another Nintendo Switch 2 via Game Chat. Ooh, that's interesting. So it's not just local. Connect with Game Chat, and then you can have two Switch 2s connected by Game Chat, and you can share online that way. That's interesting. That's something that was failed to be translated. Failed to be shared. To learn more about specific enhancements, please scan the QR code with a smart device. Once again, you can buy any of the games mentioned in this article by clicking the link at the bottom of this article. Happy gaming, everyone! Whew. Okay. Let's see how much time left. 44 minutes, still at 23%. Okay, let's keep reading. Um, Alright, where are we at? Okay. Okay. Welcome to Welcome to Nintendo Switch 2. It's been a long wait, but the Nintendo Switch 2 system is finally out in the world. We hope you're ready to embark on incredible new adventures to take full advantage of your shiny new system. You must be eager to start playing games, so you should do that. Seriously, this article will be here for you later. But for those of you still around, let's go on a little tour of your new system, shall we? Tech it all in. For your handheld players out there, Nintendo Switch 2 has a large 7.9-inch 1080p screen with HDR, VRR, and 120 FPS support in compatible games. For for you dock devotees, the up, the updated dock supports up to a 4K resolution and frames up to 120 frames per second with compatible games and TVs. There is also an additional USB-C charging port in the top of the system, so tabletop players can plug the system in while playing in tabletop mode. Don't worry if it all sounds like techie gobbledygook to you. It just means that there are a lot of powerful technology that adds up to smoother gameplay, more vivid graphics, and better performance. The Nintendo Switch 2 also has a bigger internal capacity at 256 gigabytes, 8 times the capacity of Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I was gonna say, yeah, 8 times the capacity of Nintendo Switch because you're gonna need it because most of the games on Nintendo Switch 2 are gonna be downloaded. Um, and storage can be further expanded with microSD express cards sold separately, which I just bought. So now I essentially doubled my storage. Please note that the original microSD cards you may have already have are not compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. The new system uses the faster access speeds of microSD express cards to make sure games run smoothly. Yep. Magnetic personality. The Joy-Con 2 controllers have been redesigned from the ground up. Now they attach to the system with strong magnets with satisfying little snap. These controllers also has a fun little secret. You can turn them on their side and use them like a computer mouse in compatible games. Literally just did that with my leg. Ugh. Why is this camera? Like this. Okay. There we go. These controls are... alright. The Metroid Prime 4 Beyond game, available later this year, will automatically detect if you want to use mouse controls and seamlessly change control schemes. Try out these mouse controls on a flat, stable surface or even on your lap. Literally. The upcoming Dragon Drive game even lets you use both Joy-Con 2 controllers for mouse controls at the same time. Saturday Night Vibes. Game chat is an easy way to hang out online with your friends and family that share your game screen. You can even connect via video chat with compatible USB-C camera. The built-in microphone filters out noises around you for a clear experience. You'll be able to try out Game Chat for no additional cost during the Game Chat Open Access period. Ends March 31st, 2026. Afterwards, a Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required. Oh, and that camera can be used for game-specific features in compatible games as well. For example, you can display your beautiful face in Mario Kart World game when racing friends, or play camera-specific mini games in the Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 edition, plus Jamboree TV game. Using these features safely is also important, so please be thoughtful about who you connect with on game chat, and make sure to follow our community guidelines. Parents can also learn more about younger players' use of the game chat by reading our news article. Look for the one about the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app. We will not be looking at that. Sharing is caring! Game Share is a feature in select games that allow folks to play together with just one game. You'll need a Nintendo Switch 2 system and compatible game to initiate the share. However, depending on the game, you may be able to share the game to any Nintendo Switch system. This may be a great way to play a multiplayer mode together, or play through an entire game's co-op mode with just one game. Check out the news article about free updates to learn more. So, it plays games, right? Why, yes. This new game machine plays games too. On launch day, Nintendo is releasing the Mario Kart World on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour games. Plus, there is a wide variety of other games available at launch. Games like Fortnite, Street Fighter 6, and Cyberpunk 2077. Please check out the article in your newsfeed that goes over launch games. If you already have a Nintendo Switch collection, compatible Nintendo Switch games are playable on Nintendo Switch 2. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. Certain games are getting free updates to take advantage of the power of Nintendo Switch 2. Certain games have paid upgrade packs that may add new content and enhancements for Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, that about wraps it up for now. We hope you enjoy your new system. Happy gaming, everyone! 4K resolution and 120 frames per second are available in supported games and require compatible display. Frame rates capped at 60 FPS for 4K output. That's good to know. Welcome to news. Howdy, fellow game enthusiasts. We're the Nintendo Switch news team. You may or may not remember us from some platforms as the original Nintendo Switch system. Oh God, they're Troy McClure. Well, after 8 years of bringing you the latest news, we're back and coming at you with even more news in News 2. News 2. Electric Newsaloo. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So that was completely made up, but we did want to make sure that you all know that the news team is still here and ready to continue bringing you the latest information on games, events, and silly punchlines. Now, with a new system comes a few new and returning news features, so let's go through a couple of important ones. What you'll find in news. For those new to our platform, news is where we bring the latest games, recommendations, tips, sales, and more. You may also notice that we like to have fun. While some of that comes in the form of silly jokes, our main goal is to make sure that we're giving you what you need to make informed purchases. But what's that new Discover tab? Aha! Still perceptive as ever, readers. If you're familiar with news, you may have noticed that it looks a little different. At the top, there are two tabs: Articles and Discover. Articles, where you'll get features directly from us here at Nintendo, like this article, as well as news from channels you follow. More on that in a second. Discover tab is an easy way to see what new game channels open. If you click on, ooh, excuse me. If you click on an article in the Discover tab, you can follow that game specific channel. After which you'll see those updates on your main news feed. Add the game to your wish list or jump over to Nintendo eShop for more information. Well, that's about all we have here for today, readers. We're excited to take this next game-filled journey with you all.